Xenobiologist Prime Velcaris had spent her entire career studying Deathworlds, but nothing had prepared her for the classified report that landed on her desk. For 3 years, the Galactic Council had maintained that Earth was a modest Class 8 Deathworld, dangerous but manageable. The truth was far more terrifying. The humans have been lying to us. Her assistant, Dr. Kixnova, whispered as they reviewed the authentic planetary assessment data. Earth isn't Class 8. It's not even Class 12. The real classification glowed ominously on the screen. Class 14 Deathworld, Apex Predator Evolution Zone. Velcaris's tentacles trembled as she absorbed the implications. There were only 3 Class 14 worlds in known space, and all were considered off-limits to galactic civilization. Worlds where evolution had gone so catastrophically wrong that they produced ecosystems designed purely for maximum lethality. Look at these atmospheric readings, Kixnova continued, her voice cracking. 21% oxygen. That's not breathable, that's combustible. Their entire atmosphere is a fire hazard. The data revealed nightmare after nightmare. Earth's gravity wasn't the moderate 1.2 g they'd been told. It was actually 1.8 g relative to galactic standard. The weather systems were beyond catastrophic. Water falling from the sky with enough force to cause structural damage, electrical storms that could power starships, and temperature variations that should have made complex life impossible. The geological surveys are even worse, Velcaris noted, scrolling through seismic data. The entire planetary crust is unstable. Volcanic activity, shifting continents, massive oceanic trenches that reach nearly to the planet's core. It's like the world is actively trying to kill everything on it. But the biological surveys were what made both scientists question their sanity. Apex predators everywhere, Kixnova read in horror. Land predators that can run at 70 kilometers per hour, marine predators with enough bite force to crush starship hulls, aerial predators with visual systems that can track targets from orbit-level distances. The report detailed Earth's most terrifying feature: competitive evolution. Unlike other worlds where species found sustainable niches, Earth forced its life forms into constant evolutionary warfare. Everything was designed to kill everything else more efficiently. The plant life is carnivorous, Velcaris observed, reading with growing dread. Some trees strangle other trees. The flowers are poisonous. Even the microscopic organisms are engaged in chemical warfare. Then they reached the section on humanity itself. Persistence predators, she read aloud, designed to chase prey across continental distances until the target dies of exhaustion. Capable. The most chilling detail was buried in a footnote. Humans demonstrate pack-hunting intelligence but retain individual lethality, can coordinate complex strategies while maintaining berserker combat effectiveness. Note: human recreational activities include voluntary exposure to most known survival threats. By the void, Kixnova whispered. They've been sending us their tourists and diplomats. These aren't even their warriors. The final section of the report contained an addendum from the Galactic Council's Military Analysis Division. Recommendation: maintain current diplomatic status. Under no circumstances should Earth's true classification be revealed to the general population. The psychological impact of knowing that humans are casually living on one of the galaxy's most lethal worlds could destabilize civilization. Velcaris closed the report and stared at her assistant. They both understood now why the Council had been so eager to establish trade relationships with humanity, why human mercenaries commanded premium rates, and why the phrase "human safe" had become the galaxy's gold standard for equipment durability. What do we do with this information? Kixnova asked. Velcaris locked the files in the highest security classification available. We pretend we never saw it, and pray to whatever deities we worship that the humans never figure out how terrifying they actually are.